Well, it's a breezy afternoon here in sunny Wakefield. I hope you're all well, everyone. My name is Tony Darroch and this is the How to Craft Network studio. Now, today's show is a little bit different and it's a show we haven't done for a while. And again, it's one that you are guaranteed as a club member if you have all of those points. Is where you get those extra savings. And today I've put a collection of items, some of our best-selling items, some low in stock items, and some items that are going to suit everybody's budget. So if you can share the show, that would be absolutely wonderful. I have 2 counters of goodies for you all. So if you've had your eye on something, then hopefully it's in the show today and you're going to grab yourself a bargain. Now, if you do have all of those points and you are a club member, you're going to get some eye-watering deals today. But equally, if you are not, they are still heavily discounted, okay? So if you're just tuning in for the first time, you're still going to get some steals, let me tell you. So if you are not a subscriber, please click that subscribe button. Not only are we a selling channel where we sell lovely craft items to you all, we also are an inspirational channel where we absolutely share the love of craft and we are creative together. So if you want to subscribe, please do so. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up as always. And if you do want to get notified every time we are live, click that notify me button as well. Lovely to have your company. There is quite a few of you on and we always get tons of you on when we have one of our little sort of sales. I don't like calling them sales because some of the items in here are some of our best-selling products and I don't need to put them in. But it's us giving back to those people that maybe their budget didn't quite stretch at launch. And it's just to give an even platform to all of our lovely viewers at home. So I have 2 counters for you. I'm not doing any demonstrations. I'm just going to go through the products, tell you the prices they were, tell you the prices that they are now, and give you a heads up if you do have points or if you are a club member, how much more you could be saving. Now, if you do want to become a club member on our website, you can absolutely do that. You can join at any point. This allows you to get bigger discounts when we have shows like this one, and it also gets you into secret sales and events throughout the whole year if you do become a club member. And we also do products that are just exclusive to people who commit to joining our wonderful club. And it's a wonderful club. I think it's £10 for the year, and you get that back probably in one transaction today. So 15. I only make up the prices, you know. Anyway, so what you need to do is if you like anything, pop it in your basket, come to the checkout if you're happy with the prices, because the price that you see is not the price that you're going to pay, and you will get those extra discounts. If you're happy with the discounts, you can click checkout. Now, I will tell you, I do have a little something special for you all today. If you spend £25, because it's £25 and under, I will send you a stamp to the value of £15.99. Just to say thank you. So this is one of our stamps that we launched quite a while ago, actually. But as I always say to you, when we have errors or something's wrong with a product, we never release it. And this came with damaged packaging. So there's nothing wrong with the stamp. All of the packets on the stamps were damaged. So here we are. You're getting it as a freebie just because the packet was damaged. So £15.99, that one. So you will be sent that. All you need to do today is spend £25. So as long as you check out and have spent more than £25, if that's including your postage, that's absolutely fine as well. But if you spend £25 or more, you will get that free stamp. So shall we dig straight in? Let's just do a little bit of a shout out now. Please share the show, because I think it's really important that although we share inspiration, it's great to share the deals as well. We have really high volume of, some we don't have tons of. So check out early. Now, if you're wanting to know where all of the items are that are in the show, if you're on my website now, watching me on my website, underneath where I'm pointing to, underneath the website is all of the products. Tim's kindly linked them all for you so you have quick access. So pop them in your basket. Then when we get to the end, if you're happy, you can check out. So let's do a little bit of a shout out. We have Maureen, we have Caroline, Jan, Carla Warner, Caroline Crafting, Michaela Brown, Christine, Ali Moreau. Some of you are watching on YouTube, and that's absolutely fine. You can go and check out the products on the website as well. But I'll give you the names, so if you are on the website and you want to search for them yourself, you can search for them yourself as well. Don't panic though, you know, enjoy the show regardless. I'm here with a smile on my face for the next hour or so. So let's start with the first item. Now, this one was our Box Kit Magazine 2, okay, and this is the bundle. So in this particular bundle, you remember we did the magazine at £15. So you got the creative magazine and the wonderful content. So you got this stamp, you got the embossing folder and the dies. Sorry, not the embossing folder. You got, yeah, the embossing folder and the dies here. It was $14.99. Now, if you remember, we did a full complete bundle with 4 embossing folders. Let me just show you this. This is probably the best deal of the show, actually. It might not be. Don't hold me to that. So we had the 4 embossing folders as well. So this came with the kit collectively, okay? So the value of the full kit on launch when we took this to you was $46.95, okay? So today, everything's 25 and under, so this is £25. This is an absolute steal. So if you missed the magazine when it was on launch in stores, or you missed it with me on Create and Craft, it's here now. So the magazine has pattern papers inside, and it's an inspirational magazine where you're going to get all of that inspirational content, the step-by-step guides, and all of the 3D projects that you can create along with, and everything is provided for you to do those wonderful projects. Now you can see 2 of the sample cards down there. So the value was $46.95. Today it's £25, which is wonderful. You can't get the embossing folders for £25. But if you do have points, and you are a Stamps by Me Club member, you're just getting it over £21. £21. So that is the first item in the show. This is probably the one where we don't have a ton of stock. I think I've got about 30 of that one. So not tons of that one. So let's move down. Let me just put my set in here back in because I'm running out of space. So the next item on the counter is this wonderful, wonderful Thirsty Brush Peacock. Now, this absolutely flew when Emma launched this one. She did a peacock and owl, and the peacock was the most popular. So we have Feeling Fabulous, Shake Your Tail Feather, It's Your Birthday, Wear That Crown, beautiful. And you can see all of the layering peacock feathers on there as well. Now, the great thing about this one is you do not have to fussy cut. It has the coordinating dies. So the peacock has a die in the full entity. You have the peacock tail die, you have the upper part of the peacock, and then you have the individual feathers. Absolutely wonderful. So if you want to build that tail and really, really go to town and fluff it up, maybe make a 3D project or do a little bit of mixed media with those purples, teals and aqua colours and things like that, you can totally do that. So this is an A5 set, $29.99. Today, £10. £10. You're paying less than me. Paying less than me, so £10. If anybody's got this one, be sure to share your makes on our Eureka fan page to show people what you've done with it. I know this one was the most popular, so it'd be interesting to see what you made with this particular one. So throughout the whole show, I have an eclectic mix. We have stamps, dies, embossing folders, papers, paints. We've got a ton of stuff for you all. So maybe you have enough stamps and dies in your life to last you a lifetime. Maybe this is going to one that's been on your list. So I'm just going to move things up a little bit because, as you can see, I put a lot of items on the counter here. So moving down, we have this wonderful 3D embossing folder. Now it's those 3 balloons with those creative hearts inside the balloons. It looks wonderful embossed. It looks beautiful debossed. And if you love the techniques that Paul does on our design team, this is a great one. So this one's Birthday Love. It's 5x7, normally $9.99. Today, £5. So if you have your discounts, who's getting it for £3.80? Ta-da! So, Birthday Love embossing folder. Let's move on down. Look at you all. Oh, are you enjoying the savings? I bet you all are. Don't forget to share as well. And if you do spend the $25, you get this stamp. I'll make sure this goes in your parcel as well. So moving down by the counter here. Now, this is a stock up. Stock up on this one, guys, because this one's really, really lovely. This one's when Emma did all of her pre-painted sort of backgrounds. If you don't like mess, you don't like fuss, you don't want to get mucky fingers, this is brilliant. Now, it's chunky. You get a ton in here. A lot of value here as well. They're single-sided, uncoated, and these are going to enable you to create all of those wonderful backgrounds that you all love to do, but don't like the mess. So here we go. Let me just show you a few of them. The great thing about these is there are elements in here where you can fussy cut as well. So if you just want to make an instant card just from the designs in here. Another cool thing about borders as well, another cool thing about this collection is you only get 1 sheet of each, which means you're going to have to use all of the different designs as well. Great encouragement here to play around. Wow, crazy bargains. I know. So you can see there's the Thirsty Brush stencils built in. I'm just skipping a few here. Really all they need is a sentiment. They're a good weight as well, so you can add texture and layers on top of if you want to. Now I would stock up on this one because, look at this one, that's a card in itself. Stock up on this one because this is a great one for all of those backgrounds, those ombre backgrounds. I'm really into the backgrounds at the moment. I'm creating a lot of papers that are giving silhouette backgrounds and things like that, so you don't have to do all of that hard, strenuous work that is required to get those cute backgrounds. So you get your tags and toppers in there as well. So this one is an 8" by 10" paper pad, okay? Real value here, guys. It's normally, I have my price £17.99. Today it's £9. So if you, again, have those savings, then you know the prices that you're going to pay when you come to checkout. Now, you're all going to get different prices, but all I will say to you is if you do not have the points and you are not a club member, £9 is a steal in itself. So if you're brand new to my channel, it's the first time you've shopped, I know you'll come back for more once you've shopped once, start accruing those points, getting those extra savings, and it's just giving back for every time you spend with us here at Stamps by Me. And that's really what this show is about as well. We haven't done one for such a long time. So I felt like we really needed to get one in as soon as we could. Because I do see the odd thread on social media going, where's my sale? I'm like, okay, kick up the bum, here we go. So let's move down the counter. So that's like a paper element to get stocked up on. I would highly recommend that one at £9 or £7 something if you've got your discounts. So this one is a lovely one. This is log slices. This is one that I never see anybody selling. You know, we have our dedicated selling group where I allow you to sell products, what you've bought from us at Stamps by Me, because I think it's really important to me that if you buy something and you don't use it, there could be another lady or gentleman absolutely waiting for something that you're not using. So we have the Stamps by Me buy, sell and swap group. Now, I've never seen this one for sale, and I wonder why. It's beautiful. So it's a die cut that puts the embossed detail in there and gives you the appearance of log slices, and it's a big one as well. So let me show you. Great for Christmas, great for backgrounds for flowers, great for scenescapes. It's just one of those workhorses. So here we go. So all you need to do is get your alcohol markers, your pens, your pencils, go around the exterior, make it a dark colour, do the interior light with your sponge daubers, separate them, do a different shape, maybe make a heart out of the oak slices if you want to. It's just a lovely workhorse, this one. It's a big old die as well. It covers the palm of my hand. So it's A5 is that one. So this is normally £18.99 today, £10. £10. Now, I always like to have a bit of lamination. So if somebody's never had our lamination stamps before, this is a lovely lamination. So lamination's that 2-part stamp that gives you that very forgiving watercolour feel, like you've actually done it yourself when it's a cheat, but nobody has to know. So let me just show you this stamp set. So the solid portion is where you pop your colour, and the outline is where you would stamp the detail on there. So this is where you will add pen, pencil, white ink, black ink, heat embossing to create those lovely tones on there. Seems like everybody's running to order their goodies. Nobody's talking. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, let's have a look. I'm just checking on the messages while we're having a look at this beautiful stamp. Oh, well, be quick for some of the items. Some of them are really low in stock. So that one is our wonderful lamination. Great starting point, £10, £8 if you're in the club with the savings. So let's pop this one away. So just pop this one on here. Now, the next two that I'm going to show you, although they're in Christmas packaging, do not have to be for Christmas. They are our nesting rectangles. So these have two different types of shapes around the exterior. So this one is your wonderful diamond. So it gives you that wonderful diamond detail, and they go down in size. So one is straight, then one protrudes, then we have the straight, and so on and so forth. So you get 5 in here. These are big ones. They go from A5 and lower. Okay, so you will get all of that lovely detail on the exterior. So I've got 2 here. You don't get them both. They are £10 each. So you've got diamond stitch, and we have geometric stitch, okay? So I'm just showing you both of them, and this does actually can look like a snowflake as well. So they're really, really like another core nesting die system on there as well. So there's geometric stitch, and then there is your lovely diamond stitch. So it's a choice of, they're £10 each, normally $18.99. So that's counter number one. Let me just check in on the comments. So Caroline says she has the nesting rectangles and loves them. The diamond stitch is one of my all-time favourite nesting rectangles, but I love a rectangle card as well. So I love those butterflies behind you. Are these the ones on the wall here? It's from a friend's shop, are those ones? They're not mine, unfortunately. Right, let's move to the other counter and show you what we've got going on. So moving down this second counter. Now, I have mixed it up a little bit on this counter. So the first item on this counter is a lovely set of tubes watercolours. Now, we've had these on several times before, and they just continue to sell and continue to sell because of the value, okay? So you get the carry case, which will either be blue or black. We have two colours of the case. And then on the inside, you get your wonderful, rich pigment tubes. Now, if you are a painter, or you want to do a little bit of painting with your watercolours, these are great, and they're so affordable. Now, if you run your embossing folders through and with a pretty much dry brush, pick up one of these colours and dry brush it onto the embossing folder that you've just run through, you get a lovely like brushed effect over your cardstock. They're really creamy, they dilute beautifully, they're highly pigmented. So you get them in the case. You get the wonderful tray to mix your paints as well in all of the different sizes. So you get the base across there, the three top sections, and then the centres in there. You also get like a card as well where you can write down the colours so you can see a visual of the colours and then know which colours you're going to use every single time. Now, these are normally £40. Today they are £25. So an absolute steal there, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe you're a little bit stale with your craft, don't know what to do. You have all of this kit with your embossing folders and your stamps, but you could just do with a little bit of an injection with something to creative to get you going again. These are brilliant. These will last you your whole lifetime, I promise you. I use these. I don't use them as often as I should. I do use them though, every now and then, as well as my alcohol markers, and they are still, they still look like brand new. And I have used them, so I know they're going to give you longevity in your craft. So that's those ones. I love the log die, especially for Christmas. Yeah, I do too, Maureen. So moving down, because Christmas is coming, we're going to have some construction acetate. Now, this is the best. It's the one from Teresa Collins, and we have 3 on the website, maybe 4. This one's in the sale today, and it's the silver. I was towing between the gold and the silver. Then I realised we didn't have a ton of the gold, so I put the silver in. It's the construction weight acetate that you can make those lovely gift boxes with. It has the lovely overlay on there that you peel back to get the crystal clear acetate effect. It scores beautifully, no cracking, no halo, beautiful. You can do box lids, box bases, acetate windows. It's really, really thick, and it's got that lovely foiling on there. So you get some hearts. You get some stars. I've done a few demonstrations with these as well, so check out our channel. Just put acetate in the search on our channel. Stripes, I love the stripes. And have we any out? And then you get the clear, the spots. And then you get the clear. You're getting a lot here, guys. You get 18 sheets clear there as well. Absolutely wonderful. I cannot get enough of the Teresa Collins acetate. It's a wonderful, wonderful, it's high quality as well. And I love it where we don't get the hazy when you score. Oh, it splits. Look. So this one is 15 today. So that's a great bargain. 2, stock up. These are like your stock up items. If you love these, stock up on these. Now, if you can, don't forget to share my show. That would be appreciated. The more that see the show, the better. So, can't do a show without a quatra-die. Now, this is a steal. So we have this wonderful quatra-die. Now, if you were all sitting on the fence, quatra-die is just too expensive for me. Today it's £25. Spring blooms, okay? Quatra-die is that 4-stage system that gives you that 3D embellishment. Layering stencils, coordinating stamp, outline die, and then a 3D embossing all in one pack. Let me turn it around for you. 7 pieces in total, and you get the most delicious embellishments for your cards that look like shop bought cards. Now, I don't have a ton of these. And if you haven't got it, you're getting an absolute steal. £25 if you have your discounts. You're getting it for nearly what I paid for it. There we go, moving on very quickly. So this one is a cute one as well. I have a lot of this one, so don't panic. This is Our Story. So this one is the 2 corner embellishment stamps that come with the coordinating outline dies. I see this on a lot of cards as well. And this went with our hot air balloon. It goes with the kites. It went with the lovely nesting, geometric stitch nesting dies you've just seen over there. It's really, really a pretty stamp. You can colour it up if you want to. This has got 8 pieces in it. It's A5. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamps and 2 outline dies. So you can 3D those embellishments if you want to, or you can just have fun. Oh, some of the stuff sold out already. I'm so sorry. So this one's 20 from $35.98. So you're already saving 15. If you've got your discounts, I'll let you put it in your basket and figure out. So moving on, we have Sadie. Can't believe Sadie's in here. This was Tim's idea. Tim was like, oh, why don't you put one of the beautiful girls? I'm like, no, can't put one of the girls in. But I said, well, we've got quatra-die in there, so why can't we put Sadie in? So we've got our lovely Sadie. Now, Sadie is one of the girls that we recently launched where you see the front and the back of the lady in the stamp. You get your layering stencils to create that wonderful frame there, and the dies to take the frame out of the card. Absolutely beautiful. 8 pieces. This was $39.99. I'll actually show you why it was $39.99. It's all right, we're throwing a few numbers at you, but there's reasons why we price things like we do. So here we go. So you have a ton of layering stencils. Then you have the front and back of Sadie, so you can embellish her dress and her gown. Then you have the matte and layer that makes a shaped card. And then you have the interior and exterior to give you that 3D capability on your cards. And if you don't like colouring, our layering stencils are wonderful. I know, Michaela, wow, Sadie. So maybe, and again, it's nice that people buy on launch, but isn't it also nice that if somebody didn't have the £40 on launch, now they can get it for 20. It doesn't always happen. I don't encourage people to wait, but I do absolutely love to share the love of craft. And if I have items in the warehouse where I think people would absolutely appreciate a discount, then I'm going to give it, okay? So it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, make the most of it. So that's wonderful, Sadie. So next one. Now, if you've got one of these, you might want to get 2 now. I've knocked £5 off this. These sell all day long, every single day. Magnetic glass mat mini. So it's a companion. Great for mixing. Great to have at the side of your big one. Great to have in your craft bag. If you've got one on your desk and you want one for your craft bag for a craft group, a friend. Great as a Christmas stocking filler. This one's 25 and you're going to get those discounts, normally 30, okay? Karen says she uses those florals often, yeah. They're a lovely, lovely set. So, and you get 2 magnets with those lovely silicone covers to stop them from snapping together and snipping your fingers. So this is the glass mat. I'm going to move on very quickly because that was already selling before I came to air. Now, the next one I want to talk to you about is our washi tape and our dies. Now, we spoke about these yesterday, if you remember. So this is Misty Morning. So basically, on this lovely roll of 10-metre washi tape, you get all of the designs with florals, butterflies, foliage, floral bouquets, and it's got a sticky back. All you do is you pull the back away, you pop it onto some white card, and then you put the die over and you have a ton of embellishments. This is going to last you a long, long time. You get sentiments in here, words in here too. And then you get the 2 cover plate dies that cut it in 2 passes. The great thing about our washi tape, which makes it quite unique to anybody else's washi tape, is the very fact that you don't have to stick it to anything. You can run it through as it is and just have packets of stickers. So therefore they can stick onto the front of your brag books, your journals, edges of cards, inside of cards. So they're a little bit like a rub-on in effect, but in sticker form. So there's so many different ways to use these. So if you haven't got Misty Morning and you've got the others and love them, then you can get a little bit of a cheeky steal today. So that's for both. For both, 25. Obviously you get your discounts on top of. So these are for the prices that I give you are for people that have never shopped with us before, because I can't go through every price point because you're all at different levels and all will get your own discounts. So the last one on the counter I do want to touch on is this wonderful Enjoy Today. This came back in stock today and it's in the sale, or it's as a discount. I am not leaving this one on forever. This came back in stock today. A lot of people will have got the notify me button for this one. So $29.99 normally, today $18.99. Now you know you pay $18.99 for an A5 stamp set. This is an A4 stamp set. So you get some frames, you get the wonderful girls, you get the florals, you get the sentiments, you get those like draping swags of those lovely leaves in there, you get the spatter of hearts. Kindness means everything. Let's read some of the sentiments. Life is made of small moments like this. Let's have a look at some of the other ones on here. Throw kindness around like confetti, one of my all-time favourite sentiments. Best wishes on your birthday. Amazing. Fun times. Best wishes, birthday fun. Have fun. You did it. A note. Hooray. Enjoy today. For you. And then you get that lovely frame and that lovely heart in there. Karen, question. Will the stencils fit on the mini glass mat? Yes, sweetheart. Let me show you very quickly. So that's that one. That is $18.99. Now, if you are shopping, all of the products are linked below me live on the website right now. If you are wanting to just pop the name into the search bar, you can totally do that as well. There's many ways that you can find the products. But if you've liked anything in the show and it's not linked below because you're watching it later, just make a note of the name and then you can go and find it. There is some great savings here today. So this is the mini glass mat. I'll just show you. So it has got protective corners on, obviously, but yeah, look, there you go. You can see the stencils fit beautifully on there. So this is an A5 piece. These are A5, okay? So that'll be the size of your card underneath. So you know you've got a little bit of scope to hold those magnets in place in the centres or around the exterior, should you wish. And that was built for these and as an extra mixing station in case you didn't want to hack up your large mat while you are working on that one as well. So there we go. That is the complete show. I hope there's been something for you. I do try and give variety. I know not everybody wants another stamp and die, and I appreciate people might have a ton of paper. But if you want to have a slow walk down the counter, I'll meet you back at the other end. This is where we will... can I just stay here? Thank you. I will say to you, one of the popular items in the show is the lovely magazine. £25 for all of that stuff. And you've all got extra goodies in your basket as well. So don't forget, as long as you spend £25 and over, I will send you that stamp worth $15.99. So if you had your eye on anything, hopefully it's in there today. But if not, hopefully when I do another one, we'll have different goodies, so you'll be able to get something then. It is the weekend. Now, I do have some housekeeping for you all. Tomorrow, Laura Williams is on Create and Craft with Winter Solstice, the paper and stamp set that you've all been waiting for, back in stock. So thank you for clicking that notify me button. Laura is on tomorrow with that one, and I believe it's at 5 p.m. Karen's now going to correct me and tell me, no, it's not. I think it's 5 p.m. Last thing I want to tell you all about is I know lots of you have been scanning our QR code on our box. Now, it wasn't until this morning we realised that it's a QR code problem for everything. Me and Tim's been trying to figure out why it's not working on our boxes. It's really important. I made all these promises, but then I got a message from a lady in the USA to say she'd scanned the QR code for our Halloween and it had not worked. We connected the dots and it's actually the QR system that's down. However, we have been told it will be back up and running 24 to 48 hours. Now, yesterday was the 24th, so I'm hoping it's back up and running today. So if you see any comments about I can't do it, it's my fault, I'm rubbish with technology, please let everybody know it's not them, it's the system. But just to keep scanning, and I'm hoping by the end of today, as soon as you scan that code, I'm going to be here going, I made it. So there should be 5 videos on there for you, hopefully. So that's all I wanted to tell you about. I don't think there's anything else that I need to tell you about. I'm back with you at some point next week, and then we have our Create Together Club further in the weeks, up and coming weeks as well. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely weekend. It's going to be really warm, so get out, get some fresh air, and I'll see you all for a fresh week next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.